Almost every owner I sit down with can tell me straight away which part of their business they are most proud of. And it's usually the work itself, the craft, the thing that clients keep coming back for. And then I ask which part would worry a buyer. And the answer comes back a good deal slower, because there's a list somewhere in the back of the mind that has never been written down, lost in a collection of unstated concerns. And that unwritten list is exactly what this is for. Here's the thing about a well-run business. It isn't the one with the brilliant part. It's the one not being held back by the weak ones. You can market brilliantly and still stall because the operations behind it can't keep the promise that marketing made. A business is ultimately constrained by its weakest areas rather than its strongest. And those areas are usually the ones that nobody has looked at lately because nobody enjoys looking at it. And so we built a checklist for it all, and it's free on our website. There's 11 areas, including leadership, how work arrives, the money, the operations, the people, and what the business would be worth if you ever sold it. Under each one sits a handful of specifics that you can honestly say are true or not. Each specific gets 2 answers. How well does this run today? And how much does it matter to where you're going? And that pair is what ties the result to your business rather than to a generic score. A weak area that barely matters isn't a priority, it's just a fact. A middling area that matters enormously is usually the entire job. There's one finding people don't expect. The area that you're excellent at that doesn't matter much anymore. That's where the hours hide. Many owners keep polishing what they love doing long after the business stopped needing it polished. And nobody ever tells them because excellence doesn't look like a problem. So here's how to run it. Run the test alone first, honestly, with nobody looking over your shoulder. And then have 2 or 3 of your key people do it separately without seeing your answers. And then put the results on the table together. Where you all agree, believe it. Where you disagree, that isn't a data problem. That's your next leadership meeting. And while confrontational, it may be the best one you've had in a while. So save your own file when you finish and run it again a quarter later. Now, nothing on our website is saved or sent anywhere, so the file is yours, and the comparison gives you what almost no owner has. Evidence of whether the business is actually better run than it was, area by area, in your own words. And so that's what a well-run business looks like in the end. Not brilliant in one part, but fit for purpose in all of them and checked deliberately.